Well, ain't that just the sexiest truck you ever seen? How's it going, guys? Today, talking paint. Thought I'd finish that episode. I thought I would conclude the last episode. So, I did try something new. This is my old Iwata HVLP gun. This is a Princess Auto / Harbor Freight deal, HVLP as well. They are gravity fed. This one is 1.4 mil tip. I believe this one is as well. $200, like 65 bucks. So she's been out of commission for a little while. As you can see, she's seen some shit. Got painted on. This one, thought I'd give her a boo because it came with a regulator and everything. Cheap deal. I heard that they're not too bad. I did have another one from Harbor Freight Princess Auto that was a siphon feed. And I used that one for my priming. And it was garbage. Fell apart, so do not recommend it. This one actually, though, not too bad. Took a little bit to get used to, but it actually lays down pretty good. As far as guns go, these would be good for your base coat or clear coat. I did single stage, so it's good enough. For priming, you want a little bit of a bigger nozzle. I'm not a professional. That's what I ran for my setup. This is our air compressor we're running. Specs right there. I think it was about $1,000, give or take. We do have a water catch there, as well as up there. Dual water catch. You don't want water. So that's that side of things. Onto the paint. Let's take a boo here. Oh, she's beautiful. All right, so thought I'd come out here. We could actually see what we're looking at. So thought I'd do a finisher for the first painting video. I think when I was doing that first one, I just had the cab forward. So we finally finished it up. We did go with the two-tone. I had to rebuild the entire vehicle. So the front, the rockers and cab corners were rotted out. So I had to put some 2x6 boxing there. Go with that. And then on the bed, I had to do, on this side it was actually pretty not bad. I just had to do a patch above the arch, rebuild that and the rear. This side, it was bad, very bad. It wasn't too hard. The bends are pretty easy to do. I did it all by hand. So, I mean, it's not the greatest, but this is gonna get some armor as well. That's gonna be the next thing I do. For the bed sides, I did have to build my own armor sheets. This is 1/8 inch sheet, 1/8 inch thick sheet. I think it's total height of 1 foot and overall length of about 6 foot 9 inches, I believe. So I had to cut that all out by hand, fuel door and everything on this side. Coming around the back, you can see where the repairs are made here and kind of had to splice it together. I did get a bit of warping on this corner, but it's not the end of the world. That is why I'm getting armor for the back as well. I have a bumper coming, so that's next. Tailgate was fucking horrendous. It actually turned out not too bad. So the paint that I use is single stage. It's low gloss and it is an enamel, so there is no clear coat. It is a color and clear all in one. Or the reason I did that was I didn't want to do too much body work on this thing. This will eventually find its way off a tree. See if I can hide you guys from the sun. And I didn't want to hit the bedside off a tree and have half my truck fall off. So got the metalwork as close as I could and left it. I didn't want to use Bondo, body filler, glazing putty, any of that. So it does have a few imperfections. I think on the cab on the other side there's some blemishes. As far as it goes for paint, everything is sealed under that panel. It is color, olive drab, proper sealant and everything. I do have to finish building inner splash guards. This side I think has a bit, but the other side needs a bit of work. So that's the whole thing. First time I've shown. My brother painted the grill, that fell apart, so I get to repaint the grill. But other than that, the body line, the paint was not correct. Wanted to go there, change to there, so now I gotta do this one up there. So that's next. It's getting windy. But I thought I would show a little update video, show what she looks like. I did this all outside in the driveway. I don't know if you could tell, but again, with single stage I could get away with that. Whereas a two-stage high gloss and, you know, show vehicle, it would not look good. So this is where we are at here. Next step, bumper, fender flares, and that's pretty much it for the body. The rest going into suspension. I am going to restore the tail lights. Headlights I got brand new, but tail lights need a bit of love. They're 30 years old, so what do you expect? But if you guys have any questions, I'm no professional painter, but I have done a few paint jobs, so it's my third time. Again, everything on the box was done by hand. An angle grinder and a big ass hammer, so I think she turned out pretty good. Again, you guys have any questions, I'll try and help you out. This is her 89 Comanche all wrapped up from paint.